up, everyone? Welcome to Vibe Fusion X. I was not trying to do the bold, but I was just trying to pull this shit back real quick. But let's get into this. So I saw Breakfast Club, Cardi B post steamy pics with Stefon Diggs amid Offset drama controversy. And they are talking about Cardi came out, crashing out, going off because Offset is requesting spousal support. So Offset is like, he wants spousal support. Cardi's like, bitch, how dare you? She's like, you can. I heard it. She was like, you can get the house. Then she was like, the house in Atlanta, bitch, you want that hoe? Okay, you can have it. The cars that we gifted each other, you want your shit back, bitch? You get your shit back. Give me my gifts back. Y'all remember Cardi gifted that man how much money in that refrigerator? Was it 500? Was it 500,000? Was it 500,000? Was it half a meal or was it a meal? But she gifted that man a little refrigerator full of stack all the way up with the money. I did. How many people was like, this shit is gonna come back and bite her on the ass? And it did. It was a meal. I know she gifted that nigga a refrigerator full of money. I was like, I saw how this shit was gonna play out there. So I just saw this just pop up, and I just thought it was just funny, because it was just like, look, Cardi B post steamy pics with Stefon Diggs amid Offset drama, Offset divorce drama. I said divorce drama. Fuck that divorce drama shit, bitch. No. Let's talk about this Stefon Diggs drama, bruh. The heck got 3 bitches around him calling him Poppy, and it's like a little packet of pink crystals that the girl takes out of his hand, and she's like, ooh, let me hold on to this. Like, ooh, she was just all ready. Oh my God. So, ooh, child, y'all doing so much.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Alrighty, so let's get right on into the latest. So Cardi B, Offset, Stefon Diggs. So we did the recording here last week about Offset, and there was a filing for spousal.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Once we did that report, Cardi B saw.
Hold on, let me see. Can I pause it?
Saw the reports of the spousal.
Wait, I can't. What is it?
Request, and she got on Twitter Spaces, and she
Okay.
wrote herself. Let's take a listen to Cardi on spousal support.
The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this nigga and his team, I know it's not his team, I know it's his gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything, and because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a swear to my mother, I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. When you die, I want you to die slow in the bed. And when you die, I think of me. When I first stopped with the boy, my lawyer got me.
And when you die, I want you to think of me. Shit.
So my lawyer asked for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like I feel like I'm tied up.
Nah, it be like that sometimes.
And so then after this,
I have nothing to say on the matter. It be like that sometimes.
Well, first, there's another audio because then she talks about actually being able to, like the whole kids.
I guess for her, it be like that sometimes.
Allegedly that
Child, it ain't worth it.
there's not a good relationship as far as like Cardi with her kids or him being able to see the kids, and she posted that message.
And now, fuck all that. Let's talk about now. This officially, like, we already knew Cardi was the breadwinner out of her and Offset. We knew Cardi was the breadwinner. This further confirms it. You know, the minute he came out with the minute she crashed out because he asked for spousal support off top. In other words, he ain't got no money. He need Cardi to take. And you got some men, okay, I see some men content creators out this whole, you know what I'm saying? He ain't, the women, they acting like he can't ask for spousal support. It don't matter if he cheated on her. Who the fuck? Fuck that. Hey, if you a man and you feel like, I feel like ain't nothing wrong with him asking for spousal support either. Let's get that right. Ain't nothing wrong with him asking for spousal support. But it's the fact that, my nigga, you ain't even out here. But you the one with spousal support, and you know you was cheating on this woman. You know you was cheating on this woman. You got, supposedly there's a whole nother bitch pregnant. And then for you to move like that to say you want spousal support, my nigga, that's like adding insult to injury on purpose. Like, for me, it ain't even the spousal support. It's the fact that you asked for it and you knew what this was gonna do. Like, you knew she was gonna crash out. Like, man, it feel like as long as you been fucking with Cardi, Offset, you know what pushes her buttons and you know what doesn't. And 9 times out of 10, it's just given he probably hadn't been able to get no reaction out this bitch. Not the reaction that he wanted to incur, so he figured, I'm gonna hit her in the jugular I'm gonna hit that dog and make it holler. I'm gonna hit that bitch with her money. She always talking about her money. Well, guess what? I want spousal support. Now, I don't know shit about shit with this shit, but if y'all supposed to be splitting custody, or is they supposed to be splitting custody, or is she primary? Because if she primary custody and said you getting visitation, because I could have sworn they were saying that they was gonna do the joint custody thing. All right, they was go. I could have sworn they was gonna do the joint custody thing. But shit, I'm like, okay, Cardi, if he trying to come at you for spousal support, honey, bitch, what is fuck crashing out? Just be like, you know what? Then fuck that joint custody shit, bitch. I'm gonna take primary custody and you get visitation. Because now, if I'm getting primary custody of the kids, that means all the kids gonna be with me. I'm their primary. You getting visitation and you coming through to see them, whatever your schedule stops is, you come through and see them, get them, or whatever. But her being the primary, I feel like if she just said she want primary custody of the kids, I feel like shouldn't that kill the spousal support, whether she got the money to give spousal support? Because I feel like the court, this is Cali. Like I said, this is Cali. You gonna be dealing with California do not look well upon the fathers in this shit. Like you gotta look at the state where all this shit is going down. Like California favor the wives. They favor the moms. Like, so man, you must go have you a beast of a lawyer. That's all I got to say. Because if she do jump up and do the primary custody shit, and then she go and due to the fact that I want primary custody, he can get visitation, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay no spousal support because I got primary custody of the kids. And so with that being said, he can. And then again, that could be the plan for Offset. He could just like doing this because guess what? I'm finna make her pull. You know what? It could get complicated, but it's the fact that Offset, what have you been doing? Like, what have you been doing, man? Again, hey, if the man want to go for spousal support, more power to him. Like, that's right, Offset. Lead the trend. Open the door to men getting spousal support. Show these men out here that guess what? Bitch, if you want a divorce and you want to sit here and holler, you that bitch, you that bad bitch, you got that money like that. Guess what? And make that bitch pay it. It is what it is. But I feel like at the same time, though, on the moral tip, it's just the fact that you got caught up cheating. Right? You got caught up cheating. Cardi, I ain't even gonna lie, you look stupid. You know, you wind up getting called out and fronted out and blasted on the fact that you wind up setting up a bitch, had your people go attack a bitch and shit on me. All this behind Offset. Like, you caught a hole, your people caught charges. Bitch, you wound up been on probation. All because you sent your people to go beat down on a bitch that was fucking with Offset when, bitch, you supposed to have gave him that beat down. You feel me? But you went after the bitch. To the point where your ass wound up, everybody who was in on that shit wound up catching charges and probations and all this shit. You want to get on all this shit behind Offset, only for this man to keep cheating on you. Then you finally say it's enough. After you done had dropped, bitch, after you done dropped 2 more churn, now it's a wrap. Okay. Now he want to be 2 cents smart and be like, bitch, give me the spouse support then. Finish you that, get it to me. Like I said, man, the shit ain't no more than what was allowed. Shit could have been stopped. Could have been stopped that shit. But you indulged in it. You was like, I'm gonna fight for my family and all this shit until you saw the nigga wasn't finna fight for his family. Like, you can see him, how you gonna fight for your family when you out here creating another family? But, and then you out here looking crazy with Stefon Diggs. Man, wait. What steamy pics? Like, I don't even give a fuck what Breakfast Club talking about. This shit right here with the Cardi crack, with the Cardi crash out. This ain't nothing new. The Cardi crash out is nothing new. We used to that shit. You feel me? Cardi gonna tell it anyway. Cardi is gonna motherfucking tell it. Me, I'm like spousal support. Bitch, that house in Atlanta. Fuck that house in Atlanta. If that nigga want that house in Atlanta, if y'all both put in, my thing was if they both put in on that house in Atlanta, right? She talking about. If they both put in on the house in Atlanta, then it's simple. If you want the house in Atlanta, you can get the house in Atlanta, but you're gonna have to buy me out my portion that I put in on this house. Buy me out. Buy me out and you can have a house and then you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with that bitch. You want to live in a hole, you want to sell it, whatever you sell it for, whatever retail value you get, market value you get off that bitch, that's yours. But if she bought that house, then, and he's going, I want the house in Atlanta. My thing is, get that nigga his shit, right? Because again, you asking for, bitch, if you asking for spousal support, you trying to get another extra income, you trying to use some type of income. Oh my God. Oh, you trying to use. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be there. Why you ain't cut it? Because it looks good. Damn, it looks like a panini. It really does. I'm gonna have to try something like that, like a sandwich like that, and grill it. Fuck. But my thing is, what I was saying, the house in Atlanta. Now, if they both ain't put in for that house in Atlanta and she paid for that house in Atlanta, then again, get that nigga his calls. Say, okay, bitch, let's try. You talking about spousal support? How about this? How about you get your rides back? What you actually gifted me? You can have these hoes back. Cause again, bitch, you calling for spousal support is like you need money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever other shit you got going on ain't paying out. But you want to come at me about the shit you done gave me, fine. Bitch, you can have that shit back. Like, it's really, for me, for real, I feel like for Cardi, it should be nothing off your stock. You feel me? It should be nothing off your stock. Get that nigga his shit. Like, you shouldn't even count what he gave you a part of with your shit anyway. That shit should always stay separate. That's just how I looked at it. Like, I wouldn't have counted that shit a part of my shit, no way. So I'd be like, everything that you gifted me, bitch, you want to be funny and you want spousal support? How about this? We go to the court and I tell the judge he can get his gifts back. He can get his gifts back. Long as we can do this as an even exchange rate. I want my gifts back. He want his gifts back, he can have his gifts back. I want my gifts back. Give me my refrigerator with my meal, with my half a meal back on it. Give me the cars I gifted you, give me my shit back. Now again, with the house, I said what I said. If they did that shit together, he put in half, she put in half, or however much was put in on both sides, guess what? You want the house in Atlanta, by my side. Buy me out. Buy me, give me what I put as far as paying for this house. Give me my shit, give me that back, and you can get the house. From that point on, bitch, you can sell it, do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Now she's standing on business with that shit in New York. She was like, in New York, that's her shit. She paid for that out of her money. She was like, bitch, I ain't asked you for shit. I paid for that. Then she was saying something about like $170,000 truck or some shit, or Maybach, something of that, something high value ride, and then she was like $170,000, but she didn't have the $70,000. It would have took her a day to get it, so he went on ahead and gave that to her. Okay, bitch, get him that shit back. Get him that shit back. Take that bitch to court. I'm primary custody over the kids. He can have visitation and all that. I'm not finna do no spousal support. What he can do, we can come together on all this shit. And then if need be, I let him keep the ride. Like, whatever I gifted him, I let him keep that shit. I wouldn't even go through the trouble of talking about, give me my shit back. I would let him keep that shit. I would get him everything he gifted me. I would get that shit back, and I would let him keep what I have. And I know y'all going, that's the stupidest shit I've heard. But Cardi go be okay. What she need to be doing is fuck Stefon Diggs, fuck this Offset drama, bitch. You need to be. What's going on with that? The album 7 years long. The album 7 years long. You been out for these past 7 years, bitch. You been going strong, just riding strong, just off your shit from 7 years ago. You been riding them waves of that shit for a hot, long, some years. You've been dropping singles and features since then. And I don't knock it, Cardi. Again, get your money, cause bitch, if I'm gonna be on somebody's featured, if I'm gonna be on somebody, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you finna pay me for my presence, you finna pay me for my shit. But bitch, y'all know the labels getting tired of your ass. The labels is getting tired of you dragging your feet. They ain't giving a fuck about the drama you got. They done sat back and been patient and work with you in every which way possible. Now they like, bitch, you owe us an album. Why an album at though? But say what you will, the bitch is a motherfucking survivor. She been keeping afloat. She still been doing other shit, whether it's commercials, brand deals, sponsors. It don't matter. She still been pulling them, running them bags. She's still checking bags though. She's still checking bags. So.
My husband called me delusional when I told him.
Oh my God! All these fucking commercials.
He got jealous when he saw me at the beach wearing the same bikini I wore.
I don't like this shit.
Kiari is allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times. He has seen Blossom only like 5 times. And I've been trying to save your face. But for you to stop playing, saying that I don't.
Child, save face for what? For fucking what?
If I'm not even talking to kids,
You know what?
I
I need it right now.
He was making a big deal
No, I
like, oh, I'm not
don't.
going to go to New York to see
Fuck
the
it.
kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you can see the kids in my house.
You're not gonna be seeing the kids in a hotel room. Offset. All that money. Yeah, hold up. Offset had a show. Some bootleg ass show came out on one of these little bootleg ass platforms called Skirt, and he was just showing off his car collection. And you talking about, so you ain't trying to see your churn in a hotel?
Sometimes it would lead.
And I'm sure Cardi's haters love this. They love to see what you're going through, of course.
Yeah, I think.
He don't want to see his churn in a hotel. Fuck out of here, Offset. Hey, first of all, y'all, let's get something straight. Whatever decision being made as far as how he see his churn, he led it to go there. Whether she led it to go there, he led it to go there. It led it to go there. Nigga, you knew you had all these motherfucking churn, and you knew you was gonna have to have some type of stable put front for your churn to come see you. I ain't trying to see my kids at no hotel. It ain't like you was gonna be at some bullshit hotel. Let's get something straight. You hear hotel and go, oh no. You don't forget how these motherfuckers live and their lifestyle. You think y'all picture he talking about when you hear a statement like that, you picture I ain't trying to see my kids in no hotel. You picture Super 8. You picture some bullshit hotel, Holiday Inn. This nigga is at a 5-star hotel, something that's exclusive, something that's got a penthouse floor. Don't talk about. Don't let's not act like some of these hotels. I'm talking about the type of hotel quality that these motherfucking celebrities go to. This the type of hotel that your ass, yes, you could literally live in. Like what? So don't do that. Don't, man. Let's go on to the Stefon Diggs shit, cause I got my clip over here lined up.
Offsets too, like they
Look at him with the pink shit.
let me those photos about their relationship anyway. So people, this just adds to the conversation people were then able to have. But following this, because there was a lot of back and forth online, a lot of support for Cardi, a lot of support for Offset, Stefon Diggs and Cardi B got on Instagram, and they both separately did their own posts. So Stefon Diggs did a swipe through, and he actually posted on June 1st, so beginning of the month type of thing. So he said in his caption, To the month of May, I appreciate you nonetheless. Gotta stay focused. And we know that Cardi B has been dating Stefon Diggs. There were the photos of them at the Knicks game. But this is the first time that both of them have actually posted each other on their Instagram. So
oh, okay. Because I was gonna say we heard they was together, but
at that game. And the last video, which people of course pulled out there in the swipe through, is a video from that moment when the Migos were at.
What's going on, Lauren?
And the whole, did I get
That was a little in your voice, a little tremble in your voice.
It's of Quavo saying like.
You just don't seem like you're out there, Lauren. What was going on? You came in late? What, girl? What's going on?
Came back online as well, and she posted a swipe through herself. Now her swipe through included photos from the beach.
But at least she came on. She was late, but she came ready though. She came ready. She stayed ready.
Hugged up, kissed up.
I saw those. I don't want to see them.
She also.
Ooh,
She also posted photos of like a bunch of flowers she received, and she's holding the flowers.
Charlamagne said, I want to see
She
you.
also posted a video of her and Stefon Diggs on a boat getting crazy.
Hey, man.
Ooh,
You hurt my feelings, okay? Because your ex-wife, the mother of your child, that moved on and found love with somebody else, that hurts.
She found love. Would it?
If you love her, then you better do right by her because it's going to hurt to see her with someone else.
Man, bruh, stop. No. Ooh, listen to that Ja Rule. Ja Rule is just trending now. He walked his daughter down the aisle. May the 27th. Oh, Stefon. He talking about, so what's my name? What is this? What is this? He talking about, so what's his name? Can I make it happen? Woo. Clearly he has a type. Clearly he has a type. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments below, and I will see y'all in the next one.
A stranger has stepped